Hey y'all, welcome back to Everyday Mama. I'm Leanne, and today my husband is going to take us on a tour of the outside of our Fun Finder X. Alright, so let's start here with the hitch and the back.
So obviously we have our little crank here to adjust the height of the hitch, get it hooked up and unhooked and help you level it out front to back. We bought a little pin lock to put into the hitch just to make sure it either stays secure when it's on the car or unhitchable when it's off. Of course, you got your normal chains, hookups that go next to your hitch when you're connected, and your wiring harness connections. Underneath the white thing, we have dual propane tanks. There is a, you see the black box back here. It's a deep cycle marine battery that's hooked up, so if we were boondocking or something, we do have limited electrical ability from that.
And we do plan to get a generator, solar, next year, so that will be great.
Right. So this thing, as you can tell, kind of looks like a little contraption. I'll show you what that does. It'll open, and there's a little wing nuts on the side you can use to tighten up so it won't fall back down on itself. But this window goes into the queen bed that wife showed you when you all were on the inside. So if you want another window in there, we usually keep it closed though.
We get plenty of light with the two windows inside.
That's right.
So let's move this way.
This is the spot where we have outside storage. So you have a key to either lock it or unlock it to keep it closed, and then this little thing will hold it open for us. Space is pretty decent size. We're able to keep everything that we need in here. Obviously there's not as much in here right now because we're hooked up when we're using stuff, but this is, we're able to keep everything we need to that's outside.
Next we have the electrical box.
Yep, this is normal household 20 amp electrical output. So we have some lights sometimes we'll hang up, or an electric fan to put outside that we'll use for that.
Now it used to be a propane hookup, right?
Yeah, there used to be a propane hookup underneath there, yes.
But they changed it to electrical. So if we want a grill right here, we can just take our extension cord from our grill to this propane. All right, so that works out for us. All right, tell them about the speakers, please.
Oh yeah, there's two exterior speakers here, and then the other one's on the other side above the light. On the stereo on the inside, I'm sure you saw there's different settings, but we can set so whether it's whatever is coming through there, the output can be set to outside if we want.
It's awesome. We can hear music from the campfire if we want to, or if we're just sitting out in our chairs right here. And I want to mention this rug while we're here. This came with the RV. The previous owner purchased it. It is like a plastic material almost, very easy to sweep up. If it gets wet, it dries out really easy, and it's actually triple this size. We just have it right here this length right now because of where we're parked, but if we are parked where there's bigger space right here, then we would open it up, and it makes for a great place to not get your feet sandy. Because our campsite is down here, we have to walk some steps for this location, so we decided to keep it up here to keep our feet dry when we're getting ready to go into the RV. Would you talk a little bit about what's between the tires, because I'm really excited about those?
Sure. This piece here, it's called an X chock. So it comes with a little ratchet wrench that fits on the bolt on top, and you can adjust the tension so it'll either contract in or expand out. So you put it in between the tires, and then you turn the crank to expand it out, and it pushes against both tires, but it helps stabilize the trailer so it doesn't move around as much. That keeps the suspension from moving as much independently, because you are kind of combining it on both sides of the tires, so it makes the inside much more stable. Right,
it's very helpful. We have one on either side, and we've noticed a huge difference, and even I am able to get it on and off, so it's very easy. What are these yellow things called?
Like little leveling blocks. In this particular campground, we needed to raise this side up just a little bit, so we laid them down and just backed the trailer up over on top of them.
And we have yet to get chocks, so we are just putting two back there behind it, and we have bricks on the other side, but that is on our wish list. You will always have an ongoing shopping list for RVs.
Yeah.
So we've got an outdoor light here. We still have it on from last night, just a little orange one, but we usually have hanging lights over the awning but we took them down because it rained last night. So let's talk about the awning for a second. Right now it's hooked into the side of the RV.
Yes.
What else can we do with it?
We could detach it from down here where the anchor point is on each side and pull it out and then put them down out so the awning would be more flat on top and take a bigger area. But as you can see, the trees, you know, we don't have that much space with the steps. So.
But we've done it before and we love it.
Oh,
we love to get campsites where we can really pull it out far. It goes out really far. We can cook under here, do everything. So let's move over to the step. It's an older one, but it works.
Yep.
Just pulls in and out. And this one comes with the leveler.
Yeah, it has a level on both sides, so it makes it real easy to level, you know, front to back or side to side.
Right, and it was really helped because that was one thing in the one we rented that was such a problem. We had to get in and like roll the bottle and feel if it was level or not. So this was very helpful. I'd like to talk about the modification that the previous owner did.
It's like I think he said something about a fence post. But anyway, this cap, you know, it comes off and hinges, and this is where we keep a really nice Rhino flexible sewer hose instead of the one that came with it. So it and the two attachment pieces fit in there really great.
The back of it, if you see, the stuff was starting to fall off because this is a 2006. It's 12 years old. Some of the paint has come off, so I've peeled most of it, and we will probably repaint or something later in life. But we did put our name of our RV, Happinest. I love play on words, and we love birds in our family, and this is just a really good place for us to be cozy. We also have a map here, which I think most RVers do, that show where we've been. You could tell we've been to a lot in the southeast, so we've got a lot more to do. All right, let's move over to this power cord here.
So it's a 30 amp electrical connection. This piece with the yellow part and the center section is like a surge protector, so it protects the RV in case there's some sort of a short or something.
The last owner had it, so it was a really nice bonus find underneath the RV whenever we started pulling things out. All right, let's move along. Oh yes, let's talk about the pressure.
Right, so we also inherited a water pressure regulator from the previous owner, which was really great. So we just attach it directly to the water source and then our hose the other side, so we can make sure adjust the water pressure so it isn't too high and won't damage our pipe.
You see our water hose is hooked up to the city water connection, but what other choices do we have over there?
Yeah, if we wanted to, this is where we would, we wanted to fill the water tank on the RV if we didn't have a water connection. This thing pulls open and you just kind of dump it into a tank, just like a little spout. This is the exhaust. I believe it's from a hot water heater. This is a cable TV connection.
We have an antenna as well, don't we?
Yes, there's a crank on the inside where we can raise up and try to do an antenna.
We haven't tried that yet, but that'll be interesting.
And then inside here is like a service box, like electrical stuff. And that's also the option to change the hot water heater from electric to propane.
Okay, and so over here we have that window that's coming out of the kitchen.
Right.
And this is the back of the fridge.
Yes.
Can you explain why it's taped?
Yeah, I think it just was taped to be able to prevent bugs like wasps or something going in there and making a nest on the inside of that, so just to seal it off.
And that has been really helpful because it does happen and you don't want that. You don't want to have to replace your refrigerator or deal with that. So this, it may not look the best, but it's serving its purpose. And then this is the hookup for the electrical.
Yeah, this is a compartment where the electrical wire comes out. And as you can see, we still got some room in there, so we have quite a bit of cord on that thing.
Awesome. And then there's our bricks for the chalks for right now and our other X chalk to keep it stable. All right, and this is the window that goes into the queen bed. Lets in a lot of light. This one is 2,700 pounds dry, and our car tows 3,500. So we're well within the range of that with the hitch we got, and it just makes towing this a breeze. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for giving us an outside tour.
You're welcome.
We're really enjoying this RV, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. And until next time, wishing you and your family lots of simplicity, progress, and joy. Bye!